We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Oi! Only the Absolute... racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past. Oops!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Can't be here to see the true souls. Those types don't even bother to wait. Well, I didn't say that. You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow? She's into bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves...
Oh, smell that meat sizzling. Can't tell if it's the branding or...
Well, start singing. We'll know who said them.
Do you hear the Absolute?
Smells like burnt flesh in
Do you
here.
feel her inside you?
I only hear her through you, priestess.
That's because she...
Been boozing? If you need to clear your head, priestess can help. She'd rather be cutting folks than curing them, but she knows her stuff. You ever been to the Underdark?
I was born in the Underdark, mate. And I got the lash. Are you ready for the Absolute mark on...
That the jingle of coin, I hear? Already turned quite the prophet.
You recognize the crest she bears. The winged serpent of the Zentarim.
Half right, sharp eyes. As then is a normal trader. Just a matter of what's for weapons and other exotic goods, true enough. No judgment, no right and wrong, just good deals and bad. That a problem for you? Pleasure.
Wouldn't go in there. Lest you fancy blowing your bub.
Nothing for you in there, mate.
Ah, excellent choice.
positively voracious. Well, let him suck up all the magic he needs.
I expect I am your first.
I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know that large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Better is an opinion, but disciplined, dignified.
At least give me a sword!
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get another house. Get down there and stop complaining! Ah!
Unless you like big, bristling hair.
There's a time and a place for smashing, but it appears this isn't it. You're getting locked up. They believe you. For now. But something tells you they...
Get down there and stop complaining! Ah!
If I were you, I'd get me arse back to the party before...
I'm pledged to the absolute. Arse and all. Hold on. What in the ruddy hell is an act person?
Let's hope.
Deliver that! the Absolute's name!
Good idea, I think.
Battle favors the fearless.
Fancy their chances. Onward.
So I command you.
By Vlaakith's blade.
Nothing. This is the big boss.
The hobgoblin turns to you. And the parasite, you taste the ale on his tongue. The visions cloud you. The elf speaks of the...
If it isn't another...
He doesn't speak his next words. Yet...
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance. Guess you're a thick one, so I'll tell. Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted. We find who killed it.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but the artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches. You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. The creature from the wreckage. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer. Raxlin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Raxlin's voice, you ask.
What were you doing in Faerun?
Raxlin scowls, shocked by his own words, and a jolt shoots through your skull. The creature speaks in visions. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Gith on the hunt. They know something.
He is suspicious, confused by the question that fell from his lips. You proceed carefully.
Who killed you?
Again, a vision comes to you. A memory, seen through the creature's soul-dead eyes. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod to reveal... darkness.
You're kidding me. Very helpful, squid.
Doubt clouds Raxlin's skull. Does he feel your guidance?
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it. And nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Trow was right. Can't let her get all the glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Praise the Absolute.
So, it's a weapon they seek. Could they be referring to the artifact?
If if that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
The Absolute honors you and slays her enemies. She'll fertilize the fields with the dead. Rivers and streams will flow with their blood. Their cities will be razed to the ground. She is absolute!
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find.
I wouldn't dawdle if I were you. I doubt true soulmen.
Pay the drow, serve the Absolute, and you may be chosen.
Absolute's looking out for you now.
Never felt so strong. Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun. Beats the taste of stolen beer.
Or it'll be wrecked again. None of you want to join the chase. Through chicken for the chicken. What's that? I think I heard the Absolute voice just then. Chases the dead.
Let's do drink talk. Absolute.
Oi! Who took the Incheap Stream? It weren't for sale!
These boots have seen everything.
Lovely day, this. For now.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Keep that bird away from the merchandise!
Humans ain't good for much, but they make tasty meal.
Tasty.
Who's in charge of the mind flayers later? Is there a Squid King or something?
No. Each geich is servant to an elder. No king unites elders. Only their collective tyranny.
A mind flayer monarch. Imagine that.
Such a thing could shatter worlds.
Roll touche!
Stop fidgeting!
Can't! Cold please from the bloody walls.
More likely you gave them fleas, you.
Can a squiddy go solo, Laser? You know, break free of their master.
Renegades are rare, but not unheard of. A geich gone astray is no less dangerous for it, and its head no less valuable.
Feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat. Strained by your clumsy technique, the blade snaps in two.
The blade of frontiers, hmm? Do you always need to be the center of attention?
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. Charmed, I'm sure. We should have a chat, you and I. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Fair enough. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that. And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I've a feeling you'll change your mind. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. By all means, bite the hand that feeds you, while you still have teeth. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
You're an impressive fighter, Gale. You should consider a new name.
I take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or, how about, the Master of the Weave?
Tempting. But I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Let's leave them alone.
I don't want to be invited to the wedding.
Go away!
Weapon blueprints. A master blacksmith's work.
These designs are unfinished. Rough drafts, no more. Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighting to dine with a devil. Yes, they offer you an apple, but they're the worm that lurks within. Still, don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation, it merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity. Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer.
Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand.
If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. A quality they share with many humans, come to think of it. Haven't the foggiest. But, based on the evidence before us, we can make certain deductions as to why he sought out our merry band. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
trouble. Yet.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile. I know we have other things on our mind, but please, do not neglect my request. It is most urgent. What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume, which I assume you're pursuing with the appropriate urgency. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be in the camp then, idling away the hours.
Watched.
Where am I needed?
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
You barged in without an invitation. I wouldn't call that friendly. See, you're in my territory, and I want you gone. No, there's plenty of room for me. Now get moving. I'm tired of looking at you.
Shoes. Well, where are my boots?
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A low thought, but I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once. To get these people to Baldur's Gate? Everything. I'm still hoping Korga can be swayed from this madness. But if not, leaders need to make tough decisions. We do what we must.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes. Of course.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Any word on what we discussed about Korga?
Exposed now.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector.
You, move! Cannon would hate me for this, but he's not here. They took him from me. You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
up, children.
I could use the target practice.
Where am I needed?
You're curious. You got a great many odors about you. What happened to you?
He listens, rapt, hanging on every word.
The city sounds like rot. You're better off right here.
Still nothing. Still nothing.
Complexum tuum ad terra in umbra spiritus sanguine eiuratus.
I don't want blood on my hands. So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents?
Speak, while there's time. The right of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts? No, wait. You
What to do?
Outlander has betrayed us. I should have known. Druids, we cannot compromise any longer!
Coming through.
Swift and lethal.
You can take me on.
healing.
need some healing.
On the move.
Here I go.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oaks grow. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak.
Come, boy. It's all right.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Rat doesn't respond. It simply bears it.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me Go on. Take this ring. It's luck.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Any word on what we discussed about Korga? These are civilians. Open battle would be a massacre. So, Korga's, please, just listen. If you want to turn your blade on anyone, turn it on the goblins. You won't be able to cut them all down. There's a horde of them out there.
But they're ill-disciplined. It's unusual for them to organize. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership.
The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we're grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word. Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much, but the only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate if a gnoll catches your...
Sad's his stick. What's a tick got to be sad about? That's right. Keep drinking. You lot stink. Here's to the absolute.
This ain't the party, mate. No fooling around.
I'm way too big.
Racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got them now, eh? And once the whelp's done, we'll know who sent them.
Aye, might be we'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
Nobody's gonna
Now
give us
here's
up.
somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arms so I can mark your flesh.
A priestess. One of the leaders, no doubt about it.
What's that? Tell your friend to keep quiet, or he'll lose his good eye. Ready for the fire, are ya? Let's the faithful recognize, and it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting. Maybe you don't need it.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess, receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy.
Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head, ja. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. A creature? Let me take a closer look. I ain't seen anything, eh? Ain't nothing wrong with me. No need to panic, though. With the Absolutes... Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't...
Oi! Priestess!
Acted like
we
us.
want the mark.
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Aren't we good enough for the
You wager
Absolute?
this Absolute's going to get chatty with us.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect.
Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she...
This calls for careful footwork.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
The goblin priestess bled dry, and still the blade thirsts. Not everyone subscribes to what is mine. You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order. You've been granted free passage. What you do with that privilege is up to you.
Something over there. Not a chance I'll fit in there. Looks like all these moon plates can be turned. That might be worth a look. very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
I may have underestimated this Faerun.
You don't know the harm? With a bit of luck.
Breathe deep and move.
I am fury. I am death. Taking position.
Coming through.
Get back!
Someone's laid out the unwelcome mat.
Resolving this peacefully will require more caution than you displayed in getting caught. You're off the hook, at the cost of your...
I wonder who or what those chains are for. Out of sight, out of mind. Better be cautious.
Certainly do, my dear.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine. Pidge. Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya? Hey, he don't mind. Keeps him safe from me mates. Raids make him rabid.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Any intervention?
Might will prevail.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
More than prepared.
Certainly you won't be because of your beautiful eyes. She fertilized the fields with the rivers and streams.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
A scrying eye. Best not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
You see the eye what's it floating about? Best hope it don't take a fancy to you. Unless you like playing hide and seek when you're trying to take a dump. Well, if that's how you get your kicks, ain't no business of mine. But when you're taking a tinkle, be sure to wave, eh? The bigwigs at Moonrise love a good show.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashers. Look.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
I ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough, I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul in such a grotesque form. The Absolute has a place in her heart even for Dathir. Her heart is more generous than mine. Join my hunt, fairy. and obey me. Interesting. What do you know of this druid? If you were sent here to hunt him, perhaps you can help me. The druid makes his home in a nearby sanctuary where his followers worship a false god. I intend to find it and destroy it. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
My patience wears thin, true soul. The hunt must begin. I would expect nothing less. Together, we shall burn it to the ground. And when we destroy the trappings of this false god, the Absolute will reward us with such power. One, we captured a human who knows exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk. You are sure? And how did you find it? Praise be. And now, through her will, you can be my eyes.
Her mind enters yours, a splinter of ice piercing your memories. Tiefling faces flicker into view as she attempts to learn the grove's location.
I see only fragments. Your mind is confused. Do what you must to clear it.
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Your life, much like your words, is meaningless, whelp. End the latter to say... The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
Honest, I didn't.
Your life, much like your words, is meaningless. I trust you have cleared your mind. I hunger for battle. We must find the sanctuary. They are flocking to the Absolute. In sufficient numbers, they are an effective force.
The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Get your eye off my arse!
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder.
This mighty drum is powerful enough to be heard for miles. You need only strike it.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless. Well, end the latter to save the former.
The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere. How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute?
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the Absolute.
Good. Dying's the only thing they're good at. What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
No sneaking off.
Duh, you're all boring.
Seen this mess? Flaming Fist Thuggo took a chunk out me arm last raid out. Fiercest thing about 'em was the wailing, till we put an end to it. Ain't none can stand against us now. Not with the Absolute in our corner. I mean, those eyes. Again? Do you want to become spider food?
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here. Ah, are you also here to assist with the prisoner? Your tastes must turn to the exotic if you would stop here by choice. I was invited to discuss pain and its intricacies, but even I find these goblins crude and, well, primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? Exactly. Pain is an intimate thing. It should be delivered with a loving and measured hand. But trying to discuss such subtleties with these creatures is simply... Forgive me, but that look in your eyes, something terrible has happened to you. Because I see those same eyes when I look in the mirror, dear one. We've all suffered in the... Please, let me alleviate.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Ah, here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
We do all the work, and you get to finish him? Bah! Take him! Won't do you any good. He just... screams. I should have sent him to Moonrise with the rest, for all the good he's been. I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up. Oh, yeah, beating it good.
What? The prisoner? Please. Let me out. There's no reason for this. Helsing. I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive. That's all I know. Please, get me out of here. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger. Yes. It should be here somewhere. They said there was a hidden passage underneath this temple. The place was supposed to be abandoned, but when we arrived. Brian had instructions, but I have to go.
Bloody racket! Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun. Cheers! Cheers! Cheers!
Oi! Who took the increased free? If one could sail!
Puke sting.
That's the that of it, eh?
Yes, Nick also.
move with purpose.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped. He brings to mind a story, an old fairy tale my father read to me. A farmer made a deal with the devil. So the farmer's dearest fruit, gnat. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think? That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything. A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. Running out.
Matters to discuss.
Yes, my friend? I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company. Finding is my job, my friend. If there's anything in the world worth knowing, I assure you, I do. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible. That can't be. You're either an excellent storyteller, or you've experienced something quite exceptional. Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter? That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Ridiculous. Isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods! If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Steady.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. Be assured, it is not by choice. A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. A matter of coin. Such is life. Important matters to discuss.
You know, I've been thinking, and I think there's something I should tell you. Nothing big or terrible, just a small little detail about me that hasn't come up naturally. It's just that I happen to be a... what's the best way to put this? A vampire. Well, we've made it this far without anyone sinking their teeth into anyone else. But you can trust me. Of course you can. We're a team. Well, I suppose I can't fault you there. trust I don't want to be torn apart and reborn a mind flayer, then. Because this arrangement is my best chance to avoid that. Then that will do. Now, was there anything else?
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. Your hands shake as they reach upward. Your forehead remains drenched no matter how much you wipe.
Chukil gate vlaketh Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others. Then, myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust. Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. Lae'zel's fear grips you. Not fear of death, but fear of insignificance. The great warrior Lae'zel, a failure to her kind. She will wield no silver sword, ride no red dragon. Forever unknown to the great Lich Queen Vlakith.
I will not let the Geich take me. I will earn Vlakith's honor. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
I came just in time. You are transforming. Yes, you have. I saved you before. And I'm here to save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you. But for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it. For the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that. But only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. You'll feel better. I promise.
What do you get up to all day without us?
You spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Something the matter? Wait. It hurts. A joyous little affliction that visits me with screaming agony on occasion. I'd be lying if I told you I know what causes it. But don't worry. Can't hurt you. Only me. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least. In case your imagination... It's just something I have to live with. I know. I don't understand how exactly, but I felt it go to you. It's important. Keep it close. It's not the sort of thing I can just tell anyone. Let's see if we can build up some trust first.
Yes, my friend? My research turned up a rather... It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. You only have a matter of days to live. Don't dally, my friend.
Can't give up now.
Stop fidgeting. More likely you gave them fleas, you filthy bugger.
I have a I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland. Yes, all that is true. I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hair stand on end. Isn't I want to taste you? Do you? Your loss, one day soon, you will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers are, and you will wish you could return.
Them fleas, you filthy bugger. Stop fidgeting. God, cold fleas from the bloody wall. More likely you gave them fleas, you filthy bugger.
I think I heard the absolute voice just now.
Out of my way!
It's got wings. Reckon it can fly? No, too fat.
A bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
Glick. I had a dream. As we all did, I suspect. Someone came to me and promised to protect me while the parasite has taken root, it would seem. Every word, every promise, it is gay deception. You're delusional. If you must... Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. I know only blood red. I am what I must be. Say what I must be. To survive every beast I...
Aye, so much fun.
I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressive. Now, well. And you're hardly bland. Your scent alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hair stand good. I want to taste you. Do you? Yes. Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine. Until that night comes, I shall keep...
Bloody wall. More likely you gave them fleas, you filthy bugger. Guard his nose from his fingers. Ain't fair! Now quit moaning. Ain't moaning if it's true.
Need something else?
Hey, you dude!
I had a dream last night. A vivid one. And so did you. Someone came to me and promised to protect me while tempting as these powers sound. We should recognize this dream for... No good ever came from trusting honey-tongued strangers conjured up by illithid worms. Well said. This dream figure is no friend to us.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die.
Good. Dying's the only thing they're good at.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
That won't work.
I've found my mark.
Victory awaits.
Again. something else.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die.
Eyes glassy black surface. As you gaze deeper, you feel a focus, an intent. You feel a brief, lurching connection, the sensation of falling into your confusion, alarm. Then
Don't question me. I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless. Well, end the latter to save the former.
this mighty drum is powerful enough to be...
The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
You sought a fight.
That won't work. try something else.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the Absolute. Good.
Dying's the only thing they're good at.
What are they doing?
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me.
If you're here to help with the raid, talk to...
Better not be cursed.
The village to the east. It's abandoned?
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our
You've been caught mid-robbery. Your next move had best be a careful one. Your defiance holds little sway. Your
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die.
Dying's the only thing they're good at. Spears are sharp, but lads are all lined up ready.
You have already failed me.
Yeah, you're right. Off my arse. True soul, eh? I figured.
And slays her enemies. You fertilize the fields with the death. What you needing now? The Absolute's got room for everyone. If the Absolute says to take orders from a... You look spiffy to me. What do you need a healer for? Well, let me know when you find one. Priestess Gut's better at causing pain than curing it. Listen.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Free for the taking. Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Not for communal. Tempers are rising.
A warning. Do not